Why they don't like catering to their man, these black women, these black queens. I don't get it. And all of those black queens that were talking shit, they're all single. They were all single ladies. They literally...
Hey y'all, welcome back to Just a Girl Talk. My name is Jenny, and if you are new here, if you're new, of course, hit that subscribe button. Make sure your notifications are on so you never miss an episode. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. So y'all, this might be my last sit down video like this before we walk into 2025. And I'm really excited. I really am. And this topic that I'm going to be discussing is, I'm pretty much talking about something that I've talked about frequently throughout my channel, and also on my TikTok. I've talked about this a lot, and I've gotten a lot of backlash, but I really want to see more wives in 2025, in 2026, just moving forward. I want to see more wives in the Black community, and I really want to get down again discussing ways that we can improve and be more valuable as women for men to see us as wives. But before I go into that, I want to drop a clip that discusses one of the many reasons why men have an issue with us as Black women when it comes to becoming their wives. Okay, let's drop that clip and we're going to come back.
I went to a Christmas party and there was a bunch of Latinas and there was a little handful of Black women. There was this Latina girl dating a Black man and she was serving him a plate. Like typical most Latinas do. That's why many men love Latinas. I wonder why, right? And this Latina woman was serving her Black man a plate, and all of the Black women were like, let him serve his own plate. Why are you serving him his plate? Why you serve him? He got two legs. Like, I don't get why Black women don't want to serve their man. If they care about him, if they do, maybe they don't. Why they don't like catering to their man, these black women, these black queens. I don't get it. And all of those black queens that were talking shit, they're all single. They were all single ladies. They literally said, don't serve his plate. Think about that right now. If you're a black queen, if you serve your man, you will fucking win.
So as y'all saw, that man was frustrated, right? He was very frustrated. And when I saw it, I was frustrated because I'm just like, why do we fight so hard to take care of our men? And the sad reality is, right, those women, Black women that were at that party, right, making those comments to that woman about taking care of that Black man, it's always a problem for a Black woman when it comes to taking care of a Black man. My thought process was, would they have cared if it was a white man? Would they have cared if it was a Hispanic man? Would they have cared if it was an Asian man? No. They care because they see the Black man that she has, and they assume that he is the piece of ish that they probably have laid down with every single day of their lives. That's our problem. So you got a problem with her caring for her man and catering to her man because you probably were catering to a man who dog walked you, who had no business in your life. So instead of viewing it as, wow, she has a good man that she can cater to, I wish I had that. No, I'm going to try to talk her out of taking care of her husband or her man, right? And as he said, those are, we might undermine this and we may disagree with this, ladies, but those are the small things that men want in a woman. How caring she is, how compassionate she is, how she doesn't mind to go all her way to take care of him. Men want to be taken care of. I know we get caught up in the whole, I'm not your mama. Oh, baby, we are here to serve one another, take care of one another. So why would I have a problem with taking care of my man? Why would I have a problem with serving him a plate? And again, single, by yourself, miserable, trying to give out advice to another woman who got a man to serve. Hurt people. And I'm sorry to my Black sister, y'all are just not getting it. How many times do people have to say to us, It's the attitude. It's the mindset. Your mindset is so stuck on thinking that all black men are bad and they don't deserve being served and receiving good treatment and good care and love, all because all you've done is chose the wrong men. That hate you have for black men is because you keep choosing the wrong men over and over and over again. So whose fault is that? Whose fault is it that you're not married? Whose fault that nobody wants to marry you? Because you haven't changed. Your heart is hardened. You're out here generalizing and you have this very nasty attitude toward black men, but yet y'all keep sleeping with them. You keep having their babies, but then want to tell another woman, oh, he can get his own food. Why? I serve my husband and I love it. I enjoy it. I love to cook for my family, cook for my husband. The other day we were out grocery shopping. My husband, we were kind of running errands and he was so hungry. He actually kind of made him this meal again that he wanted. It was like some ravioli, shrimp ravioli or whatever. And he was like just so hungry, right? And he was like, I want to get something else to eat just to like hold me over. And I'm like, no, I really want this meal, like the first kind of meal of the day for you to be so amazing and know that I was able to do that for you, right? Like you can get you some chicken or whatever right now to hold you over, but it's going to take away from like that pleasure of mine to be able to like make sure that you were fed and you loved it, you know? So those are the small things that men care about, but we are so scorned and so broken that we don't realize that we are doing damage to other women. We are infiltrating the mind of other women of all race. If they're attached to a black man and you've been hurt by one, we will try to find a way to take it, to tear it apart, get into a woman's ear, plant our little seeds, instead of looking at it from a objective viewpoint of, that ain't the man that I was with. She probably has an amazing black man, but we can't see that. You know why we can't see that? Because a lot of us have only been told that black men ain't nothing. They ain't nothing. But the more that we don't look at within ourselves, the more that we keep projecting, the further away we'll get to where we want to be, which is wives. A lot of women want to be wives. I'm going to just keep it real. They do. They want to be married. They do. But we keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. You say you want to be married. You say you want this type of man, but you keep dating that type of man. Why? Why are you wasting your time? Why are you wasting your time with that type of man when you know you want this type of man? You want to be married to somebody who works in tech, but you date men who have no job. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And instead of saying, you know what, that's on me. That is my fault. I got to take that. We'll find a way to be like, no, because he manipulated me. He gaslit me. He told me. No, he didn't. He was who he was. You thought you could change him, or, right? You ignored all the red flags that were right in your face. Right in your face. So we spend so much time complaining about what has happened instead of reflecting on the role that we played to do better. All you're doing is complaining. Every story you tell is about how black men ain't nothing, how they don't love women, they don't do this, they don't do that, but you keep sleeping with them. You keep sleeping with them, complaining about it, and still doing the same thing over. It's a cycle over and over and over again. The cycle does not change because we do what we want to do and then try to find a way to put it on somebody else. You made that choice. Your attitude, like, I really don't know why we don't want to get this. Like, we really believe that men want women, like, say, white women. They only want them because they get to walk all over them. Why do we see it as that? We really need to realize, ladies, my black women, it is a lot of our attitudes. They don't give their men the same attitude. Like, I don't know why we dismiss that. Like, we don't want to face the fact that that's a real reason. It seems small. It seemed like, oh, that's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Change that attitude. Change the way that you talk, the way that you move, the way that you operate, the way that you think. It can open doors to a different caliber of men coming into your life. A different caliber of men that you will have no problem making his plate. That you will have no problem wanting to serve him and please him and make him happy. But you have to work on you. You have to heal you because you will never, ever receive any good man in your life, because he's gonna run far away from you, far away from you, because of the way that you view things. And a scorned, hurt, bitter, miserable woman, I think a good man can detect that from afar. He's like, oh no, she got something all over her, that I'm gonna go that way. I'm gonna exit left. So it's the hurt, it's the pain. And again, we trauma bond. I don't know how many women were at that party, but let's just say it's a group of 4. Y'all all got the same story. Oh yeah, look at her making his plate. These ends ain't nothing. We don't do. Yeah, because y'all got the same story about the same men that y'all keep laying down with. Same men. Y'all ain't holding each other accountable. Y'all all complaining to each other, thinking that each other is right. Coddling each other, feeding each other's ego. And nobody's saying, you know what, y'all, we was wrong. We got to wake up because we did this to ourselves. Nobody gonna say that to y'all. That's why y'all get to sit in a circle together and talk about it at the party, and look at her like she crazy, and talk about how she a pick me and all the things they like to do. She's a pick me because she want to serve her man. She a pick me because she care about how her man wants her to look. She's a pick me because she cares about what her man thinks. She's a pick me because she has to call her man first to get permission to do something. Like, this is all the things that women say. My black sisters say this stuff to other women. They have a problem with it. They have a problem with women serving black men, catering to black women, because they've been hurt by a few. There's so many in this world, millions. So a few hurt you, but instead you project onto all of them, and you will never be anybody's wife if you don't get over that and heal that. You have to do the work. You need to go to therapy. You need to reevaluate your situation, your life decisions, your environment. You need to really do some work, because the whole I'm figuring it out, I'm working on me, it ain't getting you nowhere. Because the mind is still the same. Ain't nothing changed about your mind. So we got to think about that, y'all. We got to really think about it. Because these are the things that we need to do if we want to move forward with changing our numbers, changing the statistics, having a better representation of black women, black families, bringing back families together. We need to do that. It's important. It really is. So I really want y'all to hear me when I say that this is not to tear us down. This is not to beat us down, but this is to bring insight and remind us that this is what we can do. We can change this if we want to, if we want to do the work to heal, if we want to do the work to change our viewpoint. It's possible. Okay? So let me know in the comments of what you guys think. You know, even if you're in a relationship, do you serve your man? Are you like, he could feed himself? Like, what's the vibe? Let me know in the comments, okay? Be sure to like this video, share it out, let somebody, check this out and let me know, and let them share their thoughts as well. I appreciate y'all for checking out this video. Rock with me all throughout this year, and I look forward to creating more content, more videos with you guys in the new year. So look forward to seeing you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.